All right, let's get through these. You must associate, this is the most important one in my opinion. And this is the type of access and association you get in the Go Be Productive 7-Figure Mastermind. Okay? You must associate with and model 7-figure earners, specifically their accountability habits. So how they keep themselves accountable. Association and modeling has been the key to every successful entrepreneur. I guarantee you, if you walk up to any, I mean, Austin, he talked about his dad, right? Yeah. He had a great model, okay? Remember, anybody read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Yeah. Okay? The rich dad was a great model, right? Association and modeling has been the key to every successful entrepreneur. I would bet everything on that. So $1 million skill, accountability. And I won't spend a lot of time on this, but basically, accountability is the #1 skill that any entrepreneur can have. And it is a habit. You have to set up accountability structures for yourself, or you pretty much won't do much of anything. Let me give you an example. I wanted to launch my first information product. Everybody in here know what an information product is? Yeah. Okay. And so I was, at that point in time, this is 2.5, 3 years ago. I was working for a guy, I was his JV manager. So basically I just went out and, got people to promote his stuff and vice versa. And I was kind of tired of making other people money on their information products, and I wanted to make money on my own information products. So what I did, he was having an event, this was in June, and he was having an event in November. And I went up to him, I said, look, blah, 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 whatever. I'd really like to present my new product, the beta version of my new product at your event in November. And he said, well, that's fine, but I mean, if I put you on the docket, if I set you up as one of the speakers, you better frickin' have your stuff done, and you're going to speak, because if you don't, you're going to screw me over, you're going to screw the audience over, and you're going to screw the other speakers over. Now, how many of you, that would probably make you accountable to making sure you had your stuff ready by then, right? Okay? Now, a lot of you might be saying, and I did, okay? Now, a lot of you might be saying, well, I don't work for somebody that's having an event coming up and stuff like that. Fine, no problem. There's a lot of other things you can do. There's a lot of other things you do, a lot of it, and we will teach you in the Go Be Productive 7-Figure Mastermind. But I'll give you another example of a friend of mine, what he did. He needed to get something done, and he needed to get it done in 2 days. So this is what he did. He just so happened at the time living with 2 other guys. He told them, he said, I want you to take all my clothes and all my hygiene products, and I want you to hide them. And I don't want you to give them back to me until I'm done with this. It works. Trust me, it works. And he smelled. By that second day, don't let me forget the Perry Belcher joke, Rochelle. It was, okay? So it works. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, well, that's drastic. Well, guys, if you want to be a 7-figure entrepreneur, you got to be drastic. You got to take risks. You got to get outside of the box that you're in. And I know a lot of you probably kind of heard that, and that's kind of cliche, but it's true. You got to be willing to take risks and do things drastic. And that's what accountability does for you. Everybody draw a line on a piece of paper, kind of like this, kind of diagonal, like this. Come on, everybody. Okay? This is my international sign for accountability. Okay? Now, draw a W that's just kind of like this. Not like straight angles, but kind of like curved angles. Draw a W on top of the line. So you've got your line, and draw a W so that it hits the line. What does that look like? Ass. That's right. The international sign for accountability is putting your ass on the line. Okay? Now see, y'all all remember that, right? Keep that. Put that up next to your computer. What happened to yours there? You're dead. It stabbed you. So, accountability. You have to take risks. You have to be drastic. You have to give somebody your clothes. You have to cut the cord on your satellite TV or get rid of your satellite TV. These are things that you have to do. You don't have to do them for very long, okay? And we'll show you way less like, you know, things like that to do in the program. All right, so let's recap. Time management is a lie, right? You can only manage you, unless you're Janine. Personal management is a truth. Ultra successful entrepreneurs create space. It doesn't matter how much time they have, they create the space they need within that time to be highly successful, highly productive. Okay, accountability will make you do that. You see how accountability kind of wraps it all up? You must put habits and structures in place and associate with and model seven-figure earners, specifically their accountability habits. Okay? One of the things that Ryan Dice and Perry Belcher did in August of last year was said, we're going to come out with a new product every month. We're going to launch a new product every month. And they told all their affiliates that. They put their butt on the line, and they did. I think a couple times they did 2 in a month. Does all that make sense? Okay? All right, let's talk about what actually happens when you use the Go Be Productive strategies to reinvent these critical areas of your business and life. So here's a guy named Edwin that I worked with. The insight you gave me in the first 5 minutes alone had a dramatic effect on the results I've been getting. I've worked with many other gurus, but I've yet to find someone with the clarity and the ability to come up with such dead-on solutions in such a short period of time. What I appreciate most of all is that you are genuine and honest. People with your level of integrity are a rarity these days. We tripled his business in a year. And the funny thing was, you know, Sheldon, you were asking me about like the other people and stuff like that. When we go into a business and work on their business, we typically don't even work on the person at the top very much. We work on them first, but we work on, most of our time is working on all the other people in the organization and training them in things like access and accountability and things like that. You guys, by the way, if you guys, anybody in here have a sales floor or have salespeople? You want to make your salespeople accountable? Make them compete against each other. Like big time. Like brutally. Brutally make them compete against each other. I mean, you know, don't make sure nobody gets hurt, but I'm telling you, I mean, in our organization, we have teams. The way our company works is we have teams that are responsible for specific legs of our business, okay? And everyone in the team relies on everyone else, and everybody's bonus, commissions, things like that, it's a team sport, okay? So if one person is slacking, they take him out back, okay? Sometimes literally. This is Ken. Using the specific strategies Jeff teaches in Go Be Productive, I was able to generate exactly that much during the first 7 days of 2009. I did this entirely over the internet with nothing but a small subscriber list and the exact techniques taught in Go Be Productive Mastermind program. Jeff, your concepts and strategies are a gift to every entrepreneur who strives to create the massive income and free time we all desire. Thank you for everything you do. He's now my business partner. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about him a little bit in a minute too. All right, so guys, I'm bragging on myself a little bit, but I just want you guys to see what can happen. Okay, this is another buddy of mine, Darius. Jeff Vacek is the only productivity and results genius. In just one short month, he has nearly doubled our already prosperous business sales and business exposure. Thanks to Jeff and his powerful insights, we expect to help more people provide better service and impact more lives. We fully expect to triple our business and service by the end of the year. Thanks, Jeff. And guys, these testimonials aren't 10 years old. I've only been doing this for like 2.5, 3 years, okay? Here's one of our students. We have an information product called Info Renegades. And it's pretty much an A to Z, teaches you how to become an information marketer. And this is our student, Matt B. He's a trading guy, so like he won't let me use his real name or anything like that. He always says, you gotta say Matt B. And so, because trading guys are just kind of, anybody in here like a trader or done? Okay, thank God. No. But anyways, yeah, day trading, Forex trading, E-mini. Like this guy specializes in E-minis. It's a special kind of fund or something like that. I don't know anything about it. I'm not gonna